My name's Adan. I think you guys will see another video of me.
Okay.
First and foremost, I want to say hi to everybody looking in this page. You found the right place, first and foremost.
Okay.
So stop right now, okay? Just listen a little bit, alright? So you find yourself an ayahuasca healing experience. How did you find, whichever way led you here to this page or interview or whatever, you pretty much found a really good place, and I'm happy that you did, okay? It's time to make a change in your life, and that's why you're here, right? To make a change. You're here to make a change. And we're here, and then we're here to facilitate for you to make that change. And it's time to do it. You gotta pull that trigger, okay? Why? I'm up to now to my 14th ceremony. Why at first I decided to drink ayahuasca was, you know, I just felt like a weird sense of emptiness. Because, you know, I think everybody gets to a certain age that you're just like, what the fuck am I doing here? What are we all doing here? What is this? Why? You just start asking a lot of why questions. What do I want to do with what's my journey? Everybody's like, I don't know what I should do, my path. I think that was very general. And a lot of it was, I had a lot of, I left home very early. I had a lot of pent-up anger. I felt I had like a very strong exterior. I built a very strong exterior around me because that's the best way I could survive, and that's the way you do it out in the world. Because I didn't want anybody to take advantage of me. And you know, you get to a certain age and you just feel like, fuck, there's got to be more, right? I know that sounds very cliche, but that's the easiest way that I can transmit to you guys how I felt, and I know that's why you're on this page. Because you may feel, you may be depressed, you may have PTSD, you may have issues that you feel that you're still working with. You know, you don't know why all your relationships end, right? You don't know why they're so hard to deal with. Why is your relationship with the world so difficult? You know, why do you always feel sad, bad? What you're doing, you know, you're in your cubicle every day, just literally right there, but you feel so damn empty. Ayahuasca, it is for everybody. And I was just explaining it, I actually just envisioned it actually. And what it is what's called, it's a tool. I like to consider it a tool. I know a lot of people say it's a medicine, but to me, personally, I really think it's a tool. And it's a tool that helps you with everyday life. Whether, again, if you see a racetrack, and imagine the person that, let's say, has PTSD, depression, has had a lot of childhood things happen to them, he's way back here, you know? And let's say someone that's quote-unquote normal is right up here, you know? They're in the same line, but he's just back here. He has to deal with more to get up to this guy, you know? So when people stand there and they tell me, oh, I'm fine, dude, I love where I'm at and this and that, and I tell them, actually, it's even better for you. Why? Because you're already up ahead. You're up ahead of the line already, and you're ready to learn even more existential ideas. You know, you're ready to even learn newer things and conceptualize bigger ideas that you never even thought of, you know? And so it's for everybody, you know? It's for everybody. It's a rite of passage. Every indigenous culture that if you look far enough in there, the Vikings, what did they do? Psilocybin mushrooms. Mexico, psilocybin mushrooms. Native Americans, peyote. Every strong culture. I think the Mayans also ate psilocybin in Egypt. If you get the lotus plant, there's a hallucinogen in the lotus plant. You see that everywhere. I think everybody's seen a lotus plant. So every ancient culture had a rite of passage, and they would consume that. There's even argument, and that's actually my own personal hypothesis in a way, that I think Jesus, I think he consumed some sort of psychedelic. I personally think he did. He was already a smart man, and he went off for like 40 days. I don't know exactly. I'm sorry, I don't read the Bible. I know he went off to, you know, and he came back, you know. And all those great leaders have always had a journey they've gone through, if you really think about it, and you see it and you start seeing it. So every culture had that rite of passage that got them to the next level. So ayahuasca at the end of the day is for every single person that I'm talking to right now. Every single person. Every single person. And it's only going to make you better, or it's going to get you to the place where you need to be to get better. And every experience that I do gets better. Now I feel that in a way, you know, I helped the group. I helped interpret now. This is my second time. It feels great. It feels great to help people out in that manner, even though it's a very small piece, but you help out, you know? And, you know, just watching everybody, making sure everything's okay, you know? So, you know, if you guys decide to come, you might see me running around making sure everybody's okay. So, you know, and I'll be here. Any questions that you may have, I'm fucking open to whatever you want to tell me. Ask me anything. Don't trust me. You're not gonna shock me. Okay? So feel open to it. Well, first and foremost, I'm glad that you've admitted that you're scared. That's the first step. There's nothing wrong with being scared. As long as you admit that, you know what, you're scared, and this is, because at the end of the day, this dynamic that we have going on is very weird. I mean, what do you mean you're going off to the Mayan Riviera to go drink some ancient medicine? What? That sounds weird. But it works, you know? The practices are very, they're not normal, but they work. And those of you that say, those of you or those groups that say that it's a drug and it's something that you guys just want to go get high. Okay, cool. All right. So I'll give you this. I'm so sure that if you come and drink and really put the work in that you need to, if you come and you drink and you don't get anything out of it, I'll let you kick me in the balls. That's how certain I am that you're gonna get at least something. Even if it's just one thing, you will get something out of it. The other reason that you think that it's a drug is because whether you like it or not, we've all been fed. And we've all been fed as little kids. What are the right drugs? What are the wrong drugs? You know? And it's changing. It's changing. That's why you're here. Because you're starting to see things in different light, right? You're starting to see the internet in a way infect everybody, and all of our ideas are being shared. And at the end of the day, we're all the same. It's just, those are fake borders. All humans want basically the same thing. It's those few fucking leeches that want to keep you separate, because that's how you control. And I think it's becoming, we're starting to unite a lot more. You know, we're going through a rough patch, but I think that's part of the process. Okay? And that's what, again, why you're here listening, why you're here wondering what's going on. So, you know, I urge everybody to come. You know, I really do. Helps everybody. You know, don't normal to feel afraid and admit it to yourself. I'm afraid, but you know, I want to get better. You know, and you know, jump on, and we're gonna be here to help you, whatever you may need, and you'll be much better once you get done with the process. Okay, it doesn't happen overnight, but it's a really good start, and you can come back again, and you know, we'll still be here.